Hi, good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Box.
I'm happy to run into you.
You as well.
It looks like it's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So how old are you, Heather?
I'm 39.
You're 39?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I like your hat.
Thank you. I like
It's
your
tough.
hair.
You like my hair?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from, Heather?
I'm from Delaware County, which is like 20 minutes away from here, near the airport.
Yeah, like Chester area?
Chester, yep.
Okay. I like that area.
Yeah.
What brings you out here?
So, I got into addiction. I got in an accident when I was 19. I, was on pain medication and then ended up getting into heroin. But I tried to battle this for a long time. I've had many years of sobriety. I've worked in treatment. I have degrees and everything, but COVID unfortunately took my job, which then took me and my fiance's home, and we've been homeless out here for a little over 2 years now.
Oh, you got degrees?
Yeah, I have an associate's in human services, and then I have my bachelor's in sociology. When I worked in treatment, they paid for me to go back to school. So it'd be great if I could eventually get my master's, if I can escape this life, and then counsel people like myself.
Right. Get back into sobriety.
Every day I wake up and say, today's the day, but, it's rough.
It's rough. You have any clean time?
I have almost 7 years sober, yep.
7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I just want the memory of the desperation and everything that I feel right now, and how hard it is to, not leave my mind once I get sober again, because it's easily, lost, when things start to go well, you forget how rough it once was. But just like that, one simple choice can change everything.
Right, one choice. During them 7 years, what did you achieve? How was life?
It was not easy, but it was life I was living, and I wasn't just surviving right now. I feel just like this empty shell, I had life within me, and I had goals and motives. Right. And I worked a hard program, it was 12-step program, not for everybody. There's many other ways, but I really worked hard to be the person that I want to be and learn how to live. I remember when the DA went and district attorneys trying to go towards big pharma. I was in Bucks County with Medicaid, HMO, the head of drug court, the DA of Bucks County, Montgomery County, Delaware County, because I have these degrees and all this stuff, and we went after big pharma and stuff, right. And Senator Toomey, everybody, we were on a panel, and I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm saying I just am fighting to live, and I was. Right. And just like that, a simple choice got me here. I never, ever thought when I drove past a homeless person that I'd be them,
Explain that day. Explain what happened.
So I found out that my mother, who is the person who unfortunately got me into addiction,
right,
passed away, and I just said I was just going to smoke weed. That's it. Just smoke weed, Right. And before I knew it, I came to the place right here that's so close. It's 20 minutes from my hometown,
Right. Not far.
Not far at all, because this is my medicine.
I guess you can say, sucked you back then.
I think maybe a little bit of cockiness and thinking that, maybe I got this, and not working as hard and remembering, like I said, this feeling and where it can take me, because everybody's rock bottom's different, and I thought I've had many, but this is my rock bottom right now.
You never looked back from that day?
Never.
How long have you been out here homeless on the streets?
Over 2 years in Kensington.
And you're out here with your boyfriend?
Yeah. Thank God for him.
How long have you guys been together?
We're high school sweethearts, so we took that break, and then we've been back together for almost 4 years.
Okay. How long has he been dealing with addiction?
He started a little later on in life, and probably about 10 years.
10 years? Okay. And I guess you bumped into him down here, or how did you guys start?
He was in a sober house out in Massachusetts, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. He was sober, I was sober. I would drive out to see him and spend time, and his daughter's here, and he came back home.
Oh.
And, you know, two addicts together, if one falls, the other does. It's not easy to keep one up, you know.
So you took that fall first. You know,
I did.
It's a mind game. Drugs are tough.
And it ruins the relationship completely. We know the love is probably still there somewhere, but it's completely destroyed it.
You guys ever fight over drugs?
We don't fight over drugs, thank God. We're very, equal when it comes to that. But every morning, waking up, wondering how we're just going to get well. Because we're not high, we don't want to be sick. Is a battle and a fight. And when you're with somebody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's like, even with things you feel within yourself, you project onto them, and vice versa. So it's taken a number on us.
Right. I can understand.
Yeah.
Do you guys partake in the free samples, the experimental drugs that the dealers hand out?
Got one 10 minutes right before I ran into you, Fox.
Wow. And you used it already?
I sure did.
Are you ever scared about what's in it?
That's so crazy, because I always say to myself, it's literally an attempt of suicide every time I put this needle in my arm. I have no idea what it is, especially with the xylazine and everything now. But we don't think about it till after. We get it, and also don't think about it till after. And there's so many people dead out here. And the sad part is, me and some of us are envious of them people. Why couldn't it be us, because they've escaped it and have freedom.
You don't deserve this, Heather. You don't. Have you ever experienced any overdoses at all? How many times, you would say?
4, but the last time was the worst, when we were in a hotel last year. He's never revived anybody or used Narcan, and then he locked himself out of the hotel room.
God.
I was probably out for almost 4 minutes, Blue. He didn't know how to do CPR, but he figured it out. And I just wake up him and hysterical crying. And you know what the fucked up part is? I just asked, where are the drugs?
Where's the drugs?
I just wake up from dying and ask, where are the drugs?
Oh, come on, Heather. What's stopping you from getting clean?
To be honest, I'm a rehab student, you would say. They want to make me the president of the community, XYZ. I've done all this. I know all the terminology. I've lived the life, all this kind of stuff, right? But it's because I've tried so hard to present myself as this person that I know I could be, but I'm not, right? And I've worn a mask for so long to try and keep a lot of hurt inside of me, so that people can't see what's really going on inside. And I'm scared to just be vulnerable and take off the mask, and maybe people won't like this weak person. But wearing a mask and being somebody I'm not for so long has been exhausting. It's a full-time job, so to just be able to surrender completely, because that's the only way I'm going to get sober, by not faking all this. I don't use drugs to get high. I use them because I want to be numb, and this is my medicine, and I'm fucked up, and I just have to figure out why and get to the root of that problem. Or
Heather.
Yes.
Yeah, it takes time. Don't worry. I can see you really want to get clean. There's a lot of addicts out here that they just talk about it, but I can tell they're not really about it. I can get that from you already. I can feel it. You got any kids at all?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
2.
Got 2 kids?
This is the longest I've ever been without speaking to them. It's been almost 7 months.
7 months?
My son's 19, and he's such a good kid. He's in the union, and my daughter's 14. But I'm so ashamed to call home because I've let them down again.
Got some lovely kids, Heather. You know, I know that should be your driving wheel to get clean. I know that is. You will do it. You did it before. Definitely do it again, man. I can see it. I can definitely see it
I'm just
happen.
repeating the cycle, and I want to stop. My mom did this to me. Her mom did this to her.
It's because you're out here. You got to get shelter. That's the first step. The first step is really wanting to do it. I can already see you got that. You got to get some shelter, man. Got to find shelter. Got to reach out to a loved one. Or, you know, you could do it yourself also. But you and your not baby father. I don't know if he's your baby father or not. You and your boyfriend should split up and both take that rehab route. You've done it before. 7 years clean. Stay away from here. This place is like, I don't want to say it on camera, but it's the H word. Heather, any last words?
Listen, just thank you for bringing awareness to people. It's not out there. Not many people see the real side of all this. Mm-hmm. It's glorified in different ways, or it's portrayed in different ways. And this isn't a place for anybody. You get stuck, and you're stuck here, or you just never make it out because you're in the ground. And I don't want that. So thanks, Fox.
The next time I see you, I'm gonna bring a care package out here for you.
Okay.
Off camera, you tell me where you reside at, and I'm gonna bring something for you, bring some resources for you.
Thank you so much.
So you can stay warm out here and, you know, keep yourself fed. Heather, it's been a blessing running into you. I'm happy I got to speak to you and you got to tell your story. You're a great person. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You are. And I see you breaking out of this. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.